so they can
One,
Yes.
3d3.
These
These are one apiece twin link. These are one apiece, and this is a d6 blast twin link. So it's not
What's the range?
12, 18, 12. The board, 36, I believe. Yeah, the missiles shoot 72, so they can clear the whole board if I need to.
Are they indirect or are they?
No. All my havocs are indirect.
Okay.
All my carnivores and my stalker have havoc, so I have a total of 5 havoc launchers. My brigands have steppers. And
Anything in indirect?
I will be putting a piece of purple, and then 1 carnivore and 1 brigand is already. Everything else is on the board. And you have shield house.
Yep. 2 ground tanks, 3 units of Witchseekers and Flamers, a 5-man unit of Warden with 2 each one has a banner. One of these guys is a banner, and then a 5-man unit of guard with Area Draxus, 4-man unit of guard, and then everybody. The 4-man unit of guard.
How many cards you said?
2 units of guard.
Each one has a blade reserve. That card.
Okay.
And then your enhancements.
No, next one's first.
No, 2000. Okay, cool. Okay, one of these terrain pieces.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's in the correct spot, but we'll find out.
What is it?
I think these are too far back. They need to be closer.
I agree. Oh, like it's bait.
A lot of scouting.
So, you can essentially pick what they can be
I just have a lot of scouting. Really the big ones.
And then you should use that notebook.
Class, yeah.
And then what mission? That's good.
Hey, Sebastian, what mission are we on? Repeat? What mission are we on?
H. So supply drop.
Oh, gross. Okay.
No.
So supply drop is the one where you turn 4 when the target goes away, and everything's pretty on turn 5 when the point goes away. The last point on the board for the
It's really.
Do you know which one goes away?
we find out after we deploy.
Where you want to go second?
Okay.
Lay out one.
So it'll be this way.
So let me get that where it needs to be, and then we'll fix these middle terrain pieces.
So it's green layer. The next one. Oh yeah.
I'll let you show her 29, right? Because this board's too short.
Yes. Because normally
Yeah.
You have 0 indirect.
Because they're play fair game board.
It's not that short. So
these are 30.
this corner should be in line with the middle. So it looks like that. Corner's there. It should go right in line with the middle. That. So this goes to the center and 17 up. So about right there. Where'd that piece just go?
Over here.
Oh,
Playing,
cool. Looks like that.
that's the one where you like press the button where you select it and then you get like bonuses to take hazards. Yes, sir.
So for my
Really
Titanics, I got
wise.
them.
I tell the employees to poison off the food.
So 6 from the middle.
Yeah, 6 up.
I've got 2 in the shooting phase. One is
You already set that up.
The middle one I did. So it should be 29 and a half. Or 29 and a quarter, sorry. That's 6 of them.
My sister said she's glitter.
Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. He's not done yet. He'll be pretty done one day.
You're not playing. Because Colton dropped. Okay.
okay. I'm gonna start off with the crit. Ron's got a 9.
Does it matter which direction we take?
This one's
6 and
22 and
4
10.
big guys and 6 corrections. Anything else?
Not enough ammo.
Okay, those are characters, right? They bump. They've got one off within range of the. Do you have any indirectors? Yeah.
I'll play it.
Alrighty.
I've learned a lot today.
Or rather,
You want that side over there?
Yeah, that's fine. I just have a million dice.
Yeah, this is for moving. Place them all out there.
Oh, yeah. If I don't like my dice, I just pick them.
You have no ups or down.
And if they're not in a certain way, I will.
Oh, their pattern has to be specific.
Yeah, so they have to.
Same way.
It's a little bit. But they have to be vertical or they don't. They start, like I didn't have enough room to get that, so I started horizontally, and they rolled that. I do have a question.
I have an answer.
Consolidation. Do you have so if there's say like you have a bunch of guys this way and this guy's way up here and you're 3 inches but you would actually put you closer to this one, you would have to move it out.
Yeah, so like you're saying if there's an objective marker here and like
So hang on. So it was like way out here and then they were on this side and then the objective was
Are those supposed to be close?
so yeah, the centerpieces need to be like touching the objective marker just about. So in this situation, you would make your consolidation. Not mine, right? He's already gone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like.
Consolidation says that if you can end within engagement range of an enemy unit, you must. So he has to end this move as long as
it's like this was touching something else that was touching.
yeah. So he would have to end engagement. It doesn't matter what part of you he ends an engagement as long as he does. If he cannot end an engagement, then he can within range of objective marker.
So three guns.
So like say he's back here, if it's outside of 4 inches, he can't get into engagement range, so he is allowed to move towards 6 points.
Doesn't matter. Like.
Right, okay. I just didn't know if you could connect to this one even though this is
They're gonna.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just my image. Alright. The only time your model has to move towards the closest model is on time. So on consolidation, the only check is the unit is engagement. So on a, if this was a filing move, if that was the closest model, you have to end this move closer to that model than where you started. So technically, that is closer, even though he's now within engagement range of that model. So yeah, it's just.
Okay, it was just something I hadn't experienced, so I was like,
So this unit.
There's a lot of weird finesse stuff in the fight phase, and that's why a lot of fighting armies have like a higher skill ceiling, just a lot of crazy stuff.
And which play a lot of stories, I just wasn't sure what I've been told was not that. Oh, I guess I did. Is it, it's straight?
18 inches.
Timer.
I'll go ahead and roll to see who deploys first.
Will you?
Logan.
Were you, I guess I would say, I don't think you
I'm thinking.
One more, yeah, because you dropped the.
Yeah, so you should have.
Two?
Two. Do you have any scouts?
I do.
You
My
do?
My witch seekers.
Okay, I'll let you deploy first. I have scouts and I have infiltrators, but I don't need to put my Nurgling scouts. It seems like a waste.
And you said you had 70 strike?
I have a beast and Nurgle in deep strike, and I have a brigand and a carnivore off the board in reserve. They almost certainly will enter the turn 2 via rapid ingress. The carnivore will, so just be prepared for that. Alrighty. I'm gonna put.
That's a good place.
Yeah.
I wish we would center the
What's that?
we would center the
I'm gonna put cultist right here.
You can target against or trap it. Go here. So you get this blown up.
And back to you.
Two more.
What are these going?
Morking on,
I'm trying to figure out how big the target is compared to these things.
So much bigger.
It's in one of the books, so it's like a Titan.
It's big. Yeah, it's not that tall. It makes those look like children.
Apparently it like lives from 6 or 7 monoliths, so I'm like, it's gotta be big.
Yeah.
Cool. You got scout moves. Go for it.
So small scale.
Another spot is cultist.
This will be my goal. Sometimes too fast.
3 units.
So just scout board. Yeah. It's just
How
scout.
about 1, 2?
It's just a bit off.
I'm gonna start the game off with 2 CP.
They're here. If I go second, they have enough scout move to go behind this wall.
We didn't even roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
1, 2, 4. This is for the
And
first
then
one.
to be a working unit.
And then this is for the one that stayed.
Alright. I'm not sure when to put him down yet.
Is there enough room to shoot through?
To shoot through them?
Should we get there? Or are they supposed to be touched like that?
No, there's, oh, I see what you're saying. These should absolutely be touching.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I just realized there's a gap there.
Because there's a gap.
Yeah, you can fix some flaws.
They did say 100 mil base could fit through here, which is the size of my dog's bases. 100 mil. I think your tanks would do. No. So your tanks and my guy can't just go through it. My guy can, but he has to take a battle shock test when he does it. I want to see something. If I am right here, this is gonna go right here. So I'll deploy him like so.
How fast does he move?
He only moves 8, but he is Titanic, so he can tow into terrain to see through. He doesn't have to be wholly within, and I can go through walls. I also have advanced shoot and charge. That's a strat, so he can advance through a wall and shoot stuff. Big ol' block of red.
No, it's real.
No, it is red.
I know.
But then it's real. Yeah.
It's so big.
That's
This one's also very good.
that's Titanic, so you owe me 2 deployments. From that.
Back to Magnetic, so I'll probably.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No prisoners, recover assets. The one where you have to do action in your deployment, no man's to mine. You can do 2 is the minimum.
Stalker down over there in my deployment zone in the corner.
These are gonna be my green. And then this is my last deployment.
Big night. Chaos Knights.
It's very. He has 12 inch deep strike denial on a big base, so he stops a lot that way. This detachment, iconic strat, that's just after I end the move, I can fall back, advance, shoot, and charge for 1 CP. The timing on it's very important. It's just after I move. So when the big knight crashes through a wall, the timing of my battle shot that I have to take is the exact same time. And as the active player, I can choose to use the strat first, then take my battle shot. Also, the timing on that strat is the same timing as every reactive move in this game. So as the active player, say, hey, do your reactive. Oh, you moved away? I'm not using the strat. Okay, I got a lot.
Oh, I'm not.
You're not out, you tricksy and balls. Alright, let me drop one down and then you can, Brigham, over here. These are what are all for me. Let's get another Brigham on this board.
There's 2 separate units here.
Oh,
Not a whole. 3 man.
From here, I'm putting carnivore right here, because I don't think there's a line.
Yeah,
Crab tanks move 10.
yeah, just 2 guys.
That crab tank moves 10.
Yes.
Can you measure 10 inches from my facility?
4 up and 5. Stay up and 3 at 5.
Right there at the dice.
Just short of that.
Short. So I need to move it back just a tiny bit. Alright. And this Brigand will go.
We will blow,
I'll put it right here.
so we'll put our super
I think that's the right one.
We are gonna put our rock in.
And then the nerdlings.
Look.
Our big steel.
Well, it's just,
So eventually be annoying. Okay, cool. They're gonna want us to pull everything here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
can
over
you?
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
This
cool,
is,
cool, cool.
this is the back end.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. We'll see who goes first. One. Scout moving. Do your scout moves first. Oh, real quick. Before scout moves, we need to figure out what goes away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one will be the Omega, or sorry,
You guys do your replays first.
we don't have any replays. We're doing this. Oh, it's smoke and mirrors?
Yeah, up to 500.
Okay, is it battle line locked? No, it's standing. Do you want to put
Attacker
a
first.
single unit? That would be me. Okay. I can pick up 500, up to 500 points with one unit.
I just took a big thing of blade ones, lobbed them on there, and then picked them up.
Yeah. I'll take upbringing and take out the. So you can pick one unit up to 500 points and put it in search. This lets you get over that 500 point cap.
I think I need to.
Okay. All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is the Omega. So that is the last one that will be on the board. So this will be gone on turn 4. This will be gone on turn 5, and that's the last one standing. And we do not score for our home objective in this division.
what's the name?
One.
Yeah, I made it.
So what about,
Because I'm gonna. Happy to hear you.
Beast and Earth. Like we talked about these guys with scout batteries.
Okay, and then we've got 2 blacks and 4
These guys will scout into this building. They're on the first one. And in the middle unit, I will scout forward.
organized fighting.
Assault means they get advantage. Right?
Yes. How many? Except 5 shots. So 4 big shots and then has
Reasonable.
3. Drop some dice. So I guess that's fine. Do you want to peek out far enough to see that? Peek out far enough to see it. I'm not sure if it's going to matter. I can't support the phone. So just go the full 6 inches. Let's come up here. Yeah, and so the difference between Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights is that my Knights are very specialized. So I have shooting guys, and I have my shooting and melee Knights get on the 2s respectively. So Imperial Knights only get 3s. I'm very efficient with my attacks. I also do a lot of damage. So like the carnivores are 6 attacks, 8 2s. They're gonna wound you on 2 3 12. It's 6 plus 2. So just every filter is that's it for my scout moves, and it'll be on you.
So if I'm gonna charge. Okay, movement.
You want me to keep track of things, or what do you like?
No AP.
So I need to be better. Do you do tactical?
Tactical, yeah.
When I go first. Those game on. No prisoners and Stormcrow. I'm gonna roll targets 18
I
inches.
just shoot one and 2 inches, 1 left shots, and makes 1. Is that no AP, right?
Yeah.
He's good.
I believe that's all my shooting.
What is our prisoners?
No prisoners is kill units.
You're
Oh, not that big.
Yeah.
Keep in mind for future games, in
recover
Draxus has no danger whatsoever to be shot on the turn. Don't roll that ability, because if you roll a 1, you just possibly kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't always have to use it. You can choose not to.
No prisoners is here, no
I didn't know that. Storm hostile.
This is the only one you can storm, so you have to find a way to get all the way back here, which it's a bad turn 1 second to draw.
one at a time.
Hey, does storm let you redraw at turn 1?
Yes.
Okay, so let's draw a new one.
So, just unmark it.
No, just draw a new one and then unmark it. That way you don't draw it.
Mark for death.
Okay, that one's.
I'm gonna roll it.
So that's get on objectives and do actions. Discard mark for death on CD, and then storm back for death. Alright.
Okay, so no prisoners. Kill units and score at the bottom of the row. Right.
Of course, as soon as any turn in which you kill units, you'll score. So if you kill them on your turn, you'll score. You wait till my turn.
And then on wall, everything.
Girls' night.
Is that a secret move? You're actually legit at it.
No, no.
Okay.
Actually, that's I don't know. Maybe sample topic will apply to me. Range. What's the range on your gun?
He doesn't have it.
Oh!
That's a good one. Split him up. I didn't think you had an angle there.
Like anti-vehicle, anti-boss. They're kind of expensive.
He's gonna find out what I really know.
What's that?
We're gonna find out what I really know, and it's not much.
Yeah, dude. Oh no, no.
Oh, okay.
They're not gonna die. Let me kill my dude. He's gonna advance. He's gonna advance. One.
Solo guy?
He's gonna die. He's got a billion of things. He's got things. He's got D6 plus 4. D6 plus 5. Yeah. They're silly. No prisoners. Christians. So,
They just violent. They just violent.
okay.
They're way better off at all.
I assume so. That's not good.
Whatever that is, it's out.
It's almost day. Hey, usually my small one. That's why. I'm gonna advance this one. 2. So they're going 12 then.
These guys are gonna be an inch off the wall.
I'm
Also gonna put 2 on top.
This objective is sticky now.
They're on the bottom, but
Yes.
I guess Coleman playing tonight, or?
We went on the bottom floor, but in inch off.
You played me and then,
Yeah, I saw that. He almost threw us.
I could tell.
Colton gave me a hard time, and now I kind of feel almost threw off. Hello? He's moved 12.
Pretty much how we all do that.
Yeah. That's why I talked.
That's how he did it out.
Can they cleanse if they auto advance? But they're fully outside.
To cleanse, you have to be on an objective marker that you control.
I think she expected her to turn 1. I literally scored no points on turn 1 in that first game.
You know, it's a good time when you can contain There's only like one turn you look at. I hope they give us some better secondaries.
Or change up some of the secondaries and give us more.
They're feeling a little.
Get rid of the ritual.
You shouldn't be able to, because we said
I
we
think it's
couldn't,
fine.
but if you can draw a line, I need to scoot back.
Sure.
Because that was the intent of this deployment. So can you see me? Okay.
Always do it turn 2 and turn 5. And now we got
The rich.
yeah, the ritual.
Yeah, it's even worse when you go like, all right, I'm gonna do I shot, now I can't.
Shot now, I never mind. That's what usually gets me is I'll be like, I can't do the ritual.
Both of them are gonna go into. It's really easy. Okay, so.
Sorry.
We got dice on a 2.
Now lethal.
And then
These, I believe. 10.
11.
I think it's D6 plus 2.
I reacted to it was basically just gonna screen you out. Put that in the lead. I'm just gonna. Just try to get so you can't come around. Big guys charge you.
And then small. Also over there.
And then
5 attacks.
3 seconds, he will say.
Is it a 5-3-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no sustain.
5 and 6.
No, just 6 is all. Only if you have crit 5 do you crit on a 5.
Sustain.
That's what I meant. Yeah. So
Not been worth this.
you have sustain, so a critical hit has to be rolled in order to get the sustain, which is only on 6. Unless you have a that lets you crit on 5,
It's blown up.
which you do in this detachment, but it's only in fight.
Right, okay. So just
So just
Yeah.
like, two, you can't see my whole face, so I get 2 damage.
Just one.
Oh, one. Alright. Please, Custodes guns having 2 damage.
Yeah. No, this one. And then I think that's the only guy.
I know, they're not that
How far is that?
How far is this?
48.
That's 48 right there.
Okay.
So 2 short.
Okay, that'll be shooting then.
Alright. Do you want to discard some of your secondaries?
Let's go for it.
Yeah, the sports fiend, he's in to shoot your Gretchen.
My Gretchen.
Yeah. He gets rapid fire. Fly
We'll
has.
do now. Get rid of it.
So,
For
well,
CP.
one's those 3 decent shots. Yeah.
You still
You
have
got
plays.
1, 2, 4, plus rapid 2 for 3.
Alright. At the end of your turn, I got no pickups. Here are my secondaries. Me2 CP. You're at 2. I'm at 2.
So, these are the cans. So you get rapid fire.
Engage and sabotage.
So, rapid
Pretty
fire
bad.
gun and flash.
You're rolling Raymond.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 CP.
So hit on force to or hit roll for the close call
I rerolled. I should be able to.
within 18. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Oh, I
you just started CP. And then in its place again. Over on force.
you got rid of it.
I got rid of it. Doing a real bang up job on secondaries.
6 at -3.
Look at us go.
We are pretty damn good at this one. I'm gonna roll advance roll these cultists. Big 6.
I didn't have time to do it.
Well, you got your.
I was thinking. They'll charge you
Blade champion lets them reroll charges once per game on the board until the 4th
they're
game.
short.
They get to reroll.
They roll wounds if they're in range of it.
Yeah, and then there's one where it's like if somebody's tougher. They can also shoot again.
The wardens have if my strength is higher than their toughness. That's what I shoot. Those cultists are also gonna be. Normally I wouldn't do this, but because you held on the cleanse, I know you have it. So if I put enough OC on these points, you can't even start cleanse until you shoot them off.
We're thinking out of the
Yeah,
box.
they already have their wounds because the blood dice. And it's kind of caveat. The next protect.
The whole year.
This is the 2 guys, and it'll be. Yeah, they're all the same.
I'm also creating a wall here
Yeah.
so that your wardens can't charge and get to my stuff.
He gets 3 extra when he goes big, so he gets 6 base, gets 3 extra, and he made a target, so he gets 10 attack. Okay, he's correct.
Carnivore on my objective markers in advance.
What's his base again?
19 inches.
5. He's the one man who's gonna be straight.
Kid smile. He's got a good plan. Humana. Should not be able to be. I should not be seen here. I can come very far over here to see.
5, 6 birds.
Which you can't tell the objective, but proceed to come over. But you only have to. Please don't taste me.
Taste?
Pretty much space cops.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wood.
I don't want
It is
to
a lot.
bring this out here.
Lots of things need wounds.
Well, good order.
How many points did your tank?
Or 80 now or something like that. They went down in points. They're pretty efficient.
You kind of just like
Dating if I just
When they have two, construct him.
Yeah.
up here.
How many total?
6
Oh,
of
but then that tank just
and 8.
steps there and shoots me. How about no?
They don't have a save.
like I said, a great tank placement.
No for 500 cats.
Two annoying units in you?
The answer is
Yes.
And I'll have 3 wounds each?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, we'll pop a CP that I got. Last one. We'll use plug and play.
Yeah, so Stalker's gonna go there. Regular's gonna slide up.
And we are going to say, shit, I gotta. So we're gonna put 10 into this guy. So,
Thanks. That should be it for my. I will discard Overwhelming and I will not even attempt Sabotage. I'll discard that as well.
we get 2 back in, so we this is going to be strength 11, so.
And then I'll be at 2 CP, so then beginning of round 2, we're both at 3 CP.
what did you
I've never seen it.
Engage. I discard that for CP.
It's gonna be great.
my plan?
Okay, and then we
Mark
got.
for death.
Oh, it's Mark for death again.
Again?
If you would've got one more damage in, you would've got a bracket, I wouldn't be getting so 1 out, but we get 2 more.
I don't think you
And then the same thing with the breeze. Two dealers? Awesome.
Okay.
So plan is doing objective outside of your deployment.
Since it's on a no man's, yeah, outside, so you can do it on my home if you could get there. Are you supposed to have one there? I thought you discarded round 1, which I shouldn't be discarding you.
I don't know why it didn't.
Maybe you took the wrong thing.
I will control.
I had you discarding.
Because my mission's on round 1.
Objectives are 2 for no man's.
So Mark for Death, I did have you drawing that. You spent, that's what you spent the CP to get rid of, right? Mark for Death? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I got rid of no prisoners.
Yeah, so you might have,
I think I missed.
instead of discarding, you just unselected it.
We can do that. We will not call wall.
Okay.
Now, recover assets. Alright, recover assets is doing action in your deployment zone, no man's, and my deployment zone. It's 6 points for all 3, but 3 points if you just do it in 2.
Okay.
And it completes at the end of my turn.
Yeah, I got 1.
These guys are gonna
He made a thing where he said.
because they can't charge in your range. Okay, I know. Snitch.
So I can go ahead and look at it after the round. Where is it? Is it? Into the movement phase.
Start going.
Oh, the word thing for the tree. Not him, worse. They
Did you want to roll her 18-inch thing in the command phase?
He is T-Head.
It's so far away.
It's pretty scary.
I'll put my rock on it. And we'll put everything else in this guy. We will roll for our ability to turn. It is lethal. So, 30 shots into one little dude.
They're in danger.
That's why they're in the list. So only 50 points is in danger, not 150 points.
Does he have new one? Yes, he does. Okay.
6 up, 5 armor.
They're an inch off the wall, so they're just 5 inches from the wall. That's what they do.
So 9 saves at -2.
9 minus 1.
Do I?
He did.
Probably not.
Let me roll my blood dice.
I do think I want to move these guys a little bit closer.
And then you got 4 at -2. Only because I roll people. Oh shit, he only has 12.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Does he blow?
I don't like that.
Hard to hit for a
I don't like
cat when
this
you're off
side.
if I leave him alone.
Oh, no, I was just
It's minus 2, right?
coughing. Allergies are killing me.
3. Yeah, we see this. He does what? One. And then 5 of 10.
Not to react in gap, in size, whatever you
He
move
takes 2,
things.
and they take 1.
You scare me when you do that.
No.
What's a girl supposed to do?
Nothing else to shoot at, so that will be roll my roll.
Because like the first time we played, and I did something inside, and then we're like, that's not what I mean. I was like, sorry.
Or do them.
That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. You mean at least 3 quarters.
My nerd?
No, I'm not acting. I'm just trying to
Like
say,
children?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
love
knew it.
children.
Knew the Imperium was
Do we keep it game?
They're good spots there.
they're willing to commit
Maybe I
war
move him
crimes.
back just to tease you.
During my turn, get rid of it here.
I don't want to shoot. Yeah, I don't want to shoot anything.
Containment,
That's what trap is. Oh, mark for death. Let's give you the stomp.
Yeah.
We're in 2.
Yes.
We moved him back.
Kind of unexpected. Spend 1 to get into 3. Get rid of mark for death.
Hold him up, right?
Establish looks. Yeah.
He's gonna have to. No, we'll be able to keep straight back in there. Ooh, girl. Should be good there. I think I'm gonna leave them for now. It's a terrible idea.
Roll my
However,
blood dice, but we do 6-inch filing and bleed.
it is a possibility by 2.
6-inch filing.
I'm not.
Yep, everybody's got leave.
Okay.
Just for time.
That's it for
That's
movement.
all possible.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna look to see if I want a rapid aggressive.
they're gonna
It's not a
blend.
great matchup.
They're
I don't
gonna
have a
blend.
lot to do with it.
You can't cleanse your own.
Yeah, but before.
They're gonna recover.
Work with that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have time to really.
He's coming in behind there.
The problem is I'm not gonna get violence.
Stuff like that is why I really like.
That's why I moved all these out here to stop you from cleansing in two places.
And they contain over there.
Well, you'll score it there. You can get cleansed there.
Okay.
Some points there, no points. I'm gonna burn 1 CP.
Okay. Rapid ingress.
I'm gonna rapid ingress.
Carnivore.
Feeling cute, my charge. When the tanks slid back, I meant that I could ingress there and be safe.
Not necessarily.
Well, safe from the tank shooting. There's a big old piece of terrain right in front of me. You
I
can't
know,
see.
but if you're gonna charge me.
Oh, I'm gonna charge your tank.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping to get to is that tank. You're like, go.
Hardly ever see that strap.
Unless I can draw from his lance, and I don't think I can. If I can do it from his lance, I can
You
see
can
him.
shoot me with one bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's better than no bike.
That's fine.
Are you salvo or hurricane?
My who?
Salvo or hurricane on your bikes? Am I? Who? No, those are not your wrestler stage names.
I think I'm lost.
Salvo is interesting. You are salvo.
I was like, so?
One die.
On a 2. Okay.
Good.
And I'm 10.
So 4 so 5 of them. No, go ahead and roll me some damage.
Number 5?
Yeah. I'm 7.
Hooray! How many does he
Well,
have?
but
He's down to 7.
it's like 8 and then
Okay.
being inside 12.
You know what? Shout out to that one bike. He did something cool today. And then, they're doing an action so they can't shoot. That's not bad. But the other 2 bikes,
They can shoot cultists.
they could. Okay. Wait down. Okay.
2s and 2s.
I got a 6 and a 1. Twin length is on the wound.
Yes.
What am I gonna do?
And so,
Kill
a
all
2.
of it.
Twin length.
I think it's brilliant.
Okay.
Drop it down.
Okay.
Can't believe I walked over there for nothing.
They're totally in front of you. What are you doing? He's on the template and can see.
It's your turn.
Well, do you want him to be able to see?
Okay, we can do this.
That means I can see that unit too if I step out there. I didn't realize.
Do I
Yeah, I didn't do there.
Yes. Okay, so back to.
I don't think I had enough inches. Well, I didn't move them at all.
No, you didn't. So if you wanted to shimmy him to keep him more safe.
Yeah, they have to be to get out. It's fine. I just want to point on.
I realize I just wanted to clarify before we leave.
I completely know. So I just want to squirt some real quick.
So,
That's really all I do.
Extension.
I guess I think it's gonna go for your cultist.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
There you go. I think like the last game you do something
And then,
they like move out like probably doesn't kill all the things and then dies.
Yeah, definitely too.
you have 3,
They're just dead.
I'm just gonna squirt it.
and then, the small gun. 2.
Last units feel like
Okay. Choose again.
Moves to get rapid fire.
So 6
Moon hand.
and
That's the
then
main reason I don't take class. I don't like these 16. But it's really low too.
Into the movement phase, we will choose to heal this one and get +1.
okay. That'll be it for the shoot stage.
And then we will choose.
I don't think anybody else. So
So you got trends going on here,
punch for one.
Well,
Or just small.
and who's recovering?
put all my guns.
There.
You need to do it in one more place. It's either got to be in no man's or my home. So
Where's he gonna go?
that
I'll let you know where in my back. So
I didn't expect
you have to do it in 2 zones.
I thought about doing this.
Or
Because
the lights down.
they can't check, yeah, so it would have to be.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't think I'm killing your winners behind the wall.
Not with cultists. So a 2, a 3. Oh,
Yeah, that'll score at the end of my turn, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, hold on, because I might be able to indirect those girls back there. Which honestly, I should have done the first turn. I don't know why I didn't shoot it.
I'm missing.
Oh, you're gonna charge me?
Oh, charges.
With the lights?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I'll take the primary.
You've got one guy on.
One guy on, it's a 4-man unit. It's D4.
Charge.
So yeah, we'll just put all my guns here.
Nice.
That phase, I was hoping for a 3. Well, no, but you can see me now. He doesn't shoot, does he?
No, he's just.
Oh, that's fine. Completely fine.
My turn was very short list. I keep forgetting.
Are those the same guys? What these guys are?
I'm just gonna take a fight on that.
And I'm within 6 of them.
You know the Foxwalkers are Terminators?
Sure enough.
Yeah, when they're
You're
led by
really
Titus.
heroically infantry.
No, when they're led by Titus, they're
They gave
Terminators.
the Terminator keyword.
They fight on that.
Okay, guess what I'll do? I'm just gonna pick them up.
Okay, great, thanks.
Would you like to consolidate on the deduction marker?
Yes, thank you.
So
8.
Reroll against you.
3 inches, yeah. This is just all the death watch stuff. Oh, wait. You had to go towards that.
Oh,
You can either stay still or consolidate towards the closest.
Yep, so you had to come this way, or just stay still.
On 3.
so you don't bring back. And then go 3.
So if you do that, you'll be out of control.
Right, so the rest of the bikes have to come this way.
I know,
Yeah, so I'm
putting
just
it
telling
back.
him, yeah.
It's the girlies. 3. Well, it's only 2 of them.
Yep. And my cultists will not even bother punching you.
You have to attack.
Fine.
No, I mean,
Yes,
No.
you can.
that came up in our game.
Just say no.
The Death Guard Chaos
Say no
Monk.
to drugs.
I guess they do.
Oh, yes. No.
You're on 6, right?
You gotta engage.
Okay.
Yeah, engage. And act.
It's my turn.
And then like draws.
Did you pick up your deployments?
Oh, let me spend like 2 speed real quick. You kill the usual cultist. I'll spend 2 speed and bring it back to life. It's once per game.
That's
Alright, and they go in
okay,
strategic
you're at
return.
0.
I'm at 0. I'll be at 1 going into my turn. 2, 4, 6. There's supposed to be 2 more. Never mind, they're there.
They're the ones who just took out of there.
Yeah, I have it sitting here. Okay. I got nothing at the end of here. It's my turn.
So I did score. Tiger.
Well, you scored at the end of my turn.
Oh,
So then goes to my turn. Here's my second. Defend stronghold, secure no man's land. I can do secure. No problem.
Maybe a land.
Defend, I could probably get away with. I don't need a bullet board.
Just a unit.
Those boards, so I could probably get them.
Figure out some
One spin, but one spin.
Defend.
I have to hold my own.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should have enough stuff back here screening out these guys. So, well, I drop, I'll score 5 points for holding 1 no man.
Not really close.
There is a cow.
Not really close. Because I wanted to be on that point.
No one, no one wins in that game. Everyone loses. No. They're at the bottom of the list.
Oh, you're talking about the stomp.
Yeah. How did that guy get anywhere?
The biggest problem in this game are type of shooting.
Yeah. Now, pet or
Ingron, if he's got a go, he can shoot this.
that's not fun.
Don't worry, I'm not charging you.
Because you'll surely kill me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna live there. Custodes are pretty fun. Judge, can you roll me an advance roll, please? Since I don't feel like I don't want to. 3, thank you. 17 inches. I'll spend 1 CP to advance charge. So I'm down to 0 again. Lucky for me, war dogs or carnivores specifically have reroll charges on their dash. I'll be okay. I'm gonna advance these nerdly.
See if they're fast.
So fast.
They're like lightning.
Ciao.
Queen of dirty.
They call it Dirty Mike and the Boys.
It's gonna be my new list name is Dirty Mike. The boys. Who's Dirty Mike? I don't know.
Gotta play me to find out.
That's a big deal.
They'll do. I hardly ever use him. He's there for intimidation.
How many moves do you have?
30. Guys, what his toughness is. 14. Got him 2 upset.
Don't come with things that.
And if left unchecked, he'll pick up 3 good turns. Before we do it, he hesitated. That was good.
But he can only go so many places. The type. He doesn't fit anywhere.
Right.
He's got him and his 2 guys.
They don't know. None of them have a strat in the works where he can go through walls. So yeah, he's limited to where the terrain tells him to go.
That way.
Okay, so he is towing this piece of terrain. It allows him to see out of this piece of terrain. Not this piece, because this piece is a different piece. This piece still obscures him. So your tank shouldn't be able to get an angle. Just T down here to shoot him because he's too far back. If I was all the way up here, towed in, yes, you'd see me clearly. I think that is. So all my shooting will go in there.
But doesn't this piece obstruct you? Or are you talking about the
Oh,
okay.
I'm not gonna mess it. I wish I could judge them this
Did
turn.
you?
There was a time in this edition where I could. The terrain didn't matter to the Titanic, and if I could see that spear, I could shoot them.
He's not great in combat.
So you're out of CP now.
He's been
Um,
I don't know a lot
yeah.
related to him too. He did
I honestly don't think he
yeah,
needs to be
advanced
out there.
charge, roll mission.
Seems like
he targets
It's a little leaf.
his advantage.
Is he below leaf? What's he got?
Advanced charge.
Yeah, what's he holding?
A mission, so 3, right?
Advanced?
He did it for 3. So you can help me.
Oh, shit.
I
thought it was a
haven't
leaf.
made no doing like
It just looks like a leaf. Thing.
My
He's got
decent
like a
Nurgle
leaf
had a
behind it.
leaf. He had a leaf in his hand. It broke off, I think, a couple games ago.
Sebastian Trajan has an eagle feather, and it's painted green, so it's
trying
green.
to chip damage. Honestly, like his locks
He
are
doesn't
not
get
whatever.
It's like two begins off the
Yes, because I have enough to do it.
Yep. So he's not a text.
I was like counting my dogs.
It's the two.
And the dog.
This is the legal.
I really like those bikes, actually.
They're too fast. They have to taste.
They're not gonna hit me.
So, there's a strat that this army has that rarely comes up. It would come up in this game. It's 1 CP. I choose a cultist unit. None of the war models that are in engagement with them count as being in engagement. So that my whole army can shoot into them, even though they're infantry and stuff.
Yeah.
On that note,
Hell
I'm gonna fair fall.
But I do have great
I know. I'll make that.
Wretched law.
How much AP do you have on your dog?
Eight.
Or your
Yeah, they're OC8. Yeah. Okay.
more primary?
I'll leave another 41 for now, and that makes it for now. What are my secondaries? Defend and secure. Okay.
When
Shoot.
do I rapid ingress?
Where would you?
No, when do
At the end of my movement phase. And currently, it looks like not a good idea. Because there's nowhere for them to come down that's not way back here, which is the same as if you were to just, like this unit's right here. If you had 1 or 2, you
Yeah, but here's the thing, I can take this up here,
yes.
intervene here, and then put them here and intervene there. If I want.
Yeah, you have to be within 6 of me when I get a charge. Yeah.
Which, if you're
You
outside
could.
9 now, it's
Yep.
a 3-inch chart. 3-inch chart.
So
Outside of 9.
7 machine action.
You come here,
Five
that
less
puts me. I don't think it puts me within 6.
Wretched have a what?
It's still possible.
Let's see, dude.
6 of 7.
Because,
I mean, I don't think you need to say, man,
can I move him?
Yeah, or actually here.
Do anything fancy.
Music
I also reroll ones.
If you don't kill those, I'm
to go all the way to the board edge. Because I can touch your baseball being close to the board edge as well.
So, well, because if I put him down before you move, it would be 9.
Yeah.
And then,
And 6 from there is too short.
or
All
what
these,
if
strike 6
I
off the
come
card.
out this way for 9, and then
Reroll
do 6 from there.
From inside my base.
I guess
9. There's 6, it's still outside 6 of these.
I was gonna say, I think it's 10 Gretchen, 11 with the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's over.
First 9 would be the front of your base, and that would put you in the wall, which means you'd have to be
Five.
Well, no, from your original point, like this guy's 9.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll pop my
Just
sorry.
here.
Interrupt over here before you try to
It's
kill my
right there.
Morgan on.
So you took a big custodian base, and you put it in there. This wall is on you. And so you'd have to be behind the wall. And then 6 inches from where I am charged, it's definitely in front of you.
Why not?
Yeah, I think if this big wall wasn't here, it probably works. Oh, the gun?
Whatever that thing is. Hey, you know what? Creative improvement.
It was definitely a good outside the box thing for sure. I don't see a problem though, like if you wanted to come in right here, and that way the next turn
He
you
doesn't die. Yeah. I can still charge.
yeah. Rather than relying on his one CP.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend the CP to put him in.
Yeah.
Because that way I can still charge you.
Yep.
That way you're not
I'm trying to
doing
take
too
this
much
from you
fight
right
with
now,
them.
but
Keeping my tank.
we'll see.
Yeah, this I like this.
What'd you score?
I scored overwhelming for full.
Yeah.
Rue's behind. Yeah, 5 points. Good 3.
Let go.
Your turn. That objective gone down. Those two. Total score.
What's your OC on that, by the way?
Not enough.
All right, back to me. So you're down to 3 CP is what I got you at?
You got it.
Okay.
And you're
I see. This piece back where it needs to be. Cool. All right. Moving
This
to.
gets really interesting. Your next.
So you go.
I like this game a lot.
That doesn't put them in line of sight of that frame, does it? Just double check.
No,
You
there's
got
a
one
corner.
center. Just
Yeah. And then this one goes like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got both corners there.
There you
Maybe
go.
just barely.
turn. Yes, that was Lucas and Aaron. Within 6 in the center, you do an action or invite a point.
Maybe just barely.
Because the spear. Definitely. Well, actually, the base too. Yeah. So take that one model and put it on the other side. There you go. Ah, I can't see it. All right. Now that we move past that, let's go to some shooting. No blast back here at all, so I'm just gonna resolve my havocs. All right, let's go with the first one back here on them.
Fantastic.
6 shots, 3, hitting on
Check to confirm. He's gonna park his
hitting on 3s so you can see them.
Oh,
That carnivore.
I am on the wall. I can do both.
these guys?
I'm shooting havocs back here.
Oh, okay.
Was that the?
Yeah, you know fun.
I don't know what I just rolled. Nothing. Okay. Next havoc back there. D6. 4. Hitting on 4s because I can't see you.
Same thing for the center.
1 wound. If you nothing.
Just within 6. He's gonna be full.
It is the axe.
Hold on.
Like,
4, you're good. Next carnivore over here.
mental
6 shots.
It's a bit more.
4s.
You can roll my blood then.
3s. 2. Maybe nothing.
On the board.
1 damage.
2 wounds each.
Yeah.
Are they 2 wounds?
I don't know. I didn't think that was right.
Next havoc. 3 shots.
I saw.
1 hit. 1 wound. Maybe nothing.
We will go.
There's just 1 havoc. 6 shots. 4s. You got 3 AP, nothing. Cool. 1
We will
dies.
target in the turn for. What am I doing?
Establish an area denial. So you
Okay.
get rid of anger.
Could not kill them all. Almost.
Heals for him. He'll get 3.
Moving on. He's gonna shoot all of his short range shooting here. Both missiles downrange at that tank. Do you? When's the timing when you're feeling up in stress? When you would take yours? Is the timing on it?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't need to do it now. All right.
Really don't like.
This is going downrange on the tank. 3s. Miss, but cool. Harpoon on the pikes.
Wait,
Hits.
the start of any phase.
Feeling a base. Start any phase.
Yes, start of any phase if you use the ability. If it does, until the end of the phase.
No.
He'll do the.
Yeah, that's the point. You want the stratagem.
Stop it, it's going to shoot.
It's the stratagem. Get that.
We're gonna give you DACA.
It's probably gonna be in your face. He makes just as a mortal wound. Okay. You got 1 wound on your pikes. AP6. So 4 bimble on your pike.
You said how many?
Alright, Meltas. Hit. And then flavor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 shots.
Super Rock and everything
Your
else.
T, what, 7?
Okay.
Yes.
You got 6 AP 1, no cover.
Super Rock is going to be
6, 3.
So we're looking at
Here's the speed cannon, 2 shots. 2 hits. What are you on 5s, 20? 1 AP, nothing into it. Alright. That was him. I missed all the big shit.
Yeah.
That was the smallest.
It's okay.
Brigand into that last fight. Here's the melted. Winning on 2s. Winning on 2 on your info.
Okay.
Yeah, that one over there. Do you not see the back of your bike anymore? No? Okay, never mind. Alright.
So you got
See
4
anything?
times worrying to these guys.
That guy can't shoot. No.
He already shot that guy.
Why did he have shooting?
Huh?
Yeah, he did have shooting.
Havoc's up there. Yeah, nothing there. Alright, I'll have to charge that guy then.
Alright.
Alright, moving to charges. Carnivore in that tank. It's a 9. Then I will do carnivore to the bike. Right, the play here. Can I charge him out with advance? Yes, I can. And I'll do that.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
11, 13, 14.
Fight with that carnivore. And double check that. It looked like it was outside.
No, you got no cover. Oh, I guess, yeah, you got 3 of them.
We're gonna fight first. Start with 6 because there's 6 heads left. So 3. So we're on 3.
3. 4 on your bike and bull.
Standing behind the stop sign.
Damage to that is great.
Only 3. Yeah. Other one.
At least he
This is what happens when you play Custodes. They roll 4. You have 3 on your 5 of evil. Or sorry, 4.
Just one of them.
Okay. 7 damage.
on the same guy.
On the no, that's on the tank.
Okay.
4 more.
But what about second class?
What you doing? Okay.
I think that's it for my turn.
Okay. And then I get
You
back.
need to fight. Yes.
Okay, we'll start with the bike so we can have up. He gets 5 on a 2. And then shout out the bike.
Don't forget your Custodes. Your martial Custodes. Don't forget them. Whenever you select any of your units to fight, you pick one of those 3 things.
Oh, okay.
The sustained lethal or like extra AP, I think is what it is. Or maybe it's just sustained lethal, I don't remember.
Is it everybody who gets it?
Everybody in your army does. Except for the sisters, I think. I think even your tank does.
Tank.
So like choose a lethal.
We're on 4 out.
No hits. It's alright, you saved. You saved, so you're good.
Okay, and then did the bite.
Okay, so recover essence goes off for 3 points for you. Secure no man's goes off for 5 points. That'll be at the end of my turn.
And then what is that one?
What's up?
No, it's that one.
What's that? Secure no man's. Then we go into round 3.
I'm at 4.
I'm at 1. And then your missions are
Area denial.
okay. Secure no man's near denial. Pretty much just doing this gets it all. What's up? You do a battle shock. That one down.
And a bike.
Yeah, but the bike is gonna be at -1 to do it. Yeah, 4 definitely fails. And then on the bike, it's a 6. You should be good on a 6.
So, area denial.
Be within 3 of the center,
Okay.
and then I can't have anything within 3 or 6. So you need to kill all of this essentially.
Okay. Doable.
And then secure no man's is hold 1 or 2 no man's things. So if you're doing air denial, that's one of them. And then you just either have to take this or take that.
She's gonna move up and do top of the wall. She'll be okay. They're not in active combat.
Correct.
You just stand up on after he dies.
Turn around and search his hand, and I will charge.
So you, this blocks him.
Yes.
Hey, do you have a CP? Okay, well, I'll do something first.
Four.
They're gonna top the wall. Yep.
No.
No.
You just can't hold a point through the wall, so if you kill them, you're gonna need to come out in the open or
They'll be on the bottom. Can't see with this.
So that's gonna be,
If I advance him, I can't hold the point. So, do that.
they can't do an action, but they can still hold the point.
I need at least 5.
So they both take
We had a
Three.
and then I guess that's the end of my turn. I'm gonna get established. I have more. Yeah.
My turn. Cover in your styles. Don't see that happening.
Well, maybe recover. No, I mean, well, area now, you can probably get my action.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
My heart stopped there for a second because you got down low to look at the table and I saw that spear sticking up on that good view. I thought we were gonna find a destination on that.
These guys are gonna
Reroll one of them, or roll over
I hopped out.
Yeah, but
You can't shoot
it's also negative.
Well, honestly, if you can get crits here, you can sabotage it.
Yes, you'll shoot him off the board. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna charge you. Okay. Why not?
I give it to you.
Like,
And then we'll do him. Not attacks on the charge.
okay.
Now, never forget it again.
Still have one each.
Strength 10. Still on pause. You have. He doesn't have damage.
I get 9 off of him.
No practice.
No.
No, Fish for death. Odds. Reroll that let's go. So 2 devils, 6 damage. Okay. Maybe lives on. And then you smack back to him. Yep. Not really.
Does he blow up?
Does he? Yeah. We'll get rid of. I would have card church and stuff too, because it'd be fun.
Go ahead and give me.
Swing card. Maybe he'll chip the game. Targets.
What are you laughing at?
There's just way too many orc robots on the table still.
You got one.
That's not true. That's not true. I got one over here.
That's
That's
fine.
still too many.
He
That's
moved
probably
this.
a little bit too many.
You
I
find.
mean,
They moved.
just on.
He moved back. He moved it. Okay, everybody move.
Totally forgot about this, but you're fine.
What?
I forgot to tell you about a strat. I'm not gonna do it. If you move within 9 of Chaos Knight, and there's a cultist unit within 6 of them, they can auto move the cultist 6 inches. It doesn't. I don't think there's anything it would have done for me here.
So you got 15.
Just know that it exists.
You get continually full, but you can't score balls.
Shooting.
Drop.
Are these vehicles or are these homes?
You got lit.
Yeah, do everything you run, man. That's the important word.
You can try to come back for a second round.
Okay.
No.
He can shoot in combat and he's just fine.
Mark for that.
But he can't shoot it. He can't, right?
As long as it's not blast, you can.
You're gonna twin like this.
So you can shoot hand.
Yeah, we'll do that. So both guns are gonna go into that guy over there on two.
No, that's what I can do. Tough matter.
I need to.
5 bucks. Save 2, take 2. Roll some damage.
I mean, it's kind of what I expected.
I always see the ones that I'm like, no, don't do that. That's good.
Yeah, tanks are pretty good into this matchup. They can carry you.
It's a little alarming, but okay, he's gonna put both shots into that guy.
Yep.
You can watch the shit show unfold.
Okay. And then
You know who's gonna win that one? The
and
clock.
then the other ones. And then can the bike shoot?
No, because he's not
Not
big.
me. Okay. Misstep, Gordon, shoot in that guy. I don't know why I feel like I don't know the list. Like I just played this one. 5 of them on 2. Dang it. I need to remember to declare. Whatever I'm reading. Okay.
I just don't want to forget you. I'm bad.
Huh?
4.
Oh, it's still sixes, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Kill it, Judy.
Just include you.
On a 4.
Then Kyria's. It's anti-infantry. Are they infantry? No, they're
No.
Hello.
I wish.
Okay. On 3.
Do they have sustained or anything?
No,
Not that one.
just a 1.
Alright. That's on a personal.
Okay. 4.
So sixes. Don't you get full memory because you're on a deck partner? I just realized that. Per unit. That's the custodian guards.
It's guard, not ward. Those are ward.
Those are wardens. Disregard. Okay.
It's like, hang on.
No, you're
Hang on.
I'm
then-
so used to her being with guard, not
And
wardens.
then for 6.
No, Kyrie should be a guard.
She's out with wardens.
Oh.
She
No.
always does it.
These are wardens. I think I like you. No, these are wardens and those are wardens.
She's right. Those are
That's
guards.
right.
Those are guards?
Yeah, they're
Okay. So yeah, you do get full wound rerolls because you're on a deck partner.
As long as she controls them.
Yeah, I don't.
Good.
I don't.
No, she doesn't control it.
So it would've
Okay.
been-
She was
That
right.
was on 3s.
Okay.
I was like, I was right. Sustain hits 2.
Yeah, but there's no sixes.
Okay, he tells me 5s. Not only in
What?
melee.
Great vibes.
Yeah, only melee.
Only melee.
I told you that. Because we went over it yesterday with like
And then
Sixes here,
just 1. Yeah, there is. No.
yeah. Sure is not. That's
Just like
pause.
it.
AP.
Sixes.
Sure is
Sure is
not.
not. And then those guards are gonna be at I can shoot him.
Whatever. You can shoot him. You
Oh,
can shoot him
he's
because he's a vehicle.
Oh my god. How exciting. There's 4 of them.
Me and my misplays. I hate this table. I don't like
Okay.
toss around in that will.
2s.
Threes because I'm in a game. What's that? Another misplay.
And then
Me. I don't like tables I can't walk around. And so like I can't walk this way, I have to walk around.
6s again.
Sixes, yeah.
you're slim enough to fit there. I believe you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
1.
One.
Minus
Sorry, Nick.
Because
Minus 1, sorry.
yeah, because I was like talking to myself because she advanced them up here,
And then
and there was a dog here. So I was like, cool. All for shooting needs to go at dogs,
these guys are gonna shoot into this guy.
and I could have rapid ingress my beast of Nurgle right here on the point.
The wardens are gonna shoot.
Yep, you got it.
I'd say the only part about Dallas, because the tables are like flat, they're all
Oh
connected.
yeah, they're connected.
So it's like you can't really walk.
two's there.
Yeah, I expect it as a. I didn't score any primary. Like, that's done.
Yeah, 2s.
I ended her, I think, 9 saves. My saves was good 2 saves.
She does it.
Yeah, I didn't pick up a single bite from the tank. Carnivores.
What'd you put this?
Sorry.
T10. So 6 is probably here. Yeah, 6 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah. You
said
have
5
4.
anyway.
You have 4.
No, why do I have 4?
Yeah.
It's not wise.
I don't know. I didn't know what you were shooting, to be honest.
Oh my god, I failed 3. That's 6 damage. I'm dead. I do explode.
No.
Draxus the unit will take 2 mortals. Warden unit will take 2 mortals as well.
So I put the guy on 1. And then this one.
2 damage.
Also put the guy on 1. You know what? That was really bad. And I thought it would. And then do shoot. So this goes away.
Next round.
Shooting. That's all your shooting. It's my turn.
It's still your turn. I'm on already?
Okay. Charges, I guess.
Charges.
They're gonna charge into them.
Who's they?
The
Okay.
they're gonna charge
Cool.
into this.
Got it. 6.
They're gonna get
You can't go through.
so
Yeah, you have to go around. If you had the fly keyword, yes.
unfortunately.
I think I'm gonna make it work.
If they can in base to base, whenever you select them, they have to.
Most
So
unlucky
this one is. You just make sure when you. That's fine.
They all would have gone.
Yes, they all would have got there.
They used to be like
Pretty obvious. 11-inch charge.
They advanced.
Did they?
You rolled a 3. You needed a 5 to get on the point.
Right. They can charge. Right?
No,
No.
they don't play two.
I don't
I was
know.
like, I don't know.
Like I don't play Custodes, so like I know they have just about every rule. So if you tell me they do something, I probably will believe you.
Okay.
that's the, I know they can't. There's a way they can advance.
Yes, they have it somewhere.
If anything gets too broken,
That is a problem. I didn't think about. Okay. Anyways. Okay, we'll start it. Mr. Boeing. The bone.
Does he have fights first? That's just
wrong,
normal.
right?
Oh, the
So you have to fight here,
That's
and
right.
I get to fight here.
It's lying.
Wardens.
Start with the 5 phase. Do you want to pop their 4 Feel No Pain?
You should not need to think about
No.
that. you genuinely.
I want no. I want.
I asked a question and passed the plot. Got her.
Lied to him. 12 attack, he gets flat
Yeah.
15 damage.
Yeah. So you know these are really angry cultists. Hey, don't worry about rolling. I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
But it was for fun. You made me get all the dice.
I wanted to at least see the amount of dice, and that's.
25.
I believe you. I'll
Plus the
pick up my
blade
10 models.
Flat.
Okay. Do I get a 3 inch?
You get to consolidate onto the point.
Okay, you want to get closer to the punchy stuff, though.
This stuff?
Yeah.
You want? Is that a question?
Yeah. Genuine.
I mean, yes.
Grammar wise, yes, it was a question.
I mean, even if the Titan starts shooting at me, I'm at least scoring points.
Here's me punching you. Let's see if you pass all these things again. Alright, so you have 5 this time. Come on.
Go on.
Maybe 3.
Okay. Damage.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
He had 2 damage.
What's the OC on all this?
3
That is baloney.
Shut up, your body is
So,
one of us could play this game.
I will consolidate.
Oh, well, you don't have to.
What
Okay.
am I gonna do? Cross out?
Okay. End of your turn. Ben will score for me. You will get no area denial, but you will get secure no base. You want to discard
What
area
is
denial.
denied?
You have to be within 3 of the center, and you can't have. I can't be within 3 or 6.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep it. Okay. Alright. CP. You're at 5 now. Yes. Defense scores at the end of your turn. So I scored 3 points for defense. And then here's my secondary. Pop. Bring it down and extend that line.
That's vehicles.
Yep.
And then,
But I can only kill 1. But I scored 50. It hasn't scored. It carries over. I'm gonna spend 1 CP and get rid of, bring it down. That seems bad. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mark for death. Mark these 3 units. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I got Havoc watching. I'll kill that 1 unit.
Um,
I probably won't even mark the 4 girls back there either.
yeah. Tank one. Actually, no. This one. This one, because we don't have a line. And so she's in a building.
Yes, but that is that interact. That is, yes.
Okay.
You're not the first person to question it, eh?
These 3.
Those 3, that's pretty safe. I cannot kill those. So Mark for death will definitely be a CP. Supply drop scores me nothing because I forgot the rapid ingress.
When do I score supply drop?
But you didn't control anything. So then we'll go into turn 4. This will be gone, so you won't score this one. Welcome to supply drop.
Stupid, man.
You just gotta bring it down.
Which one's these? Which is your final objective?
It's that one way over there.
Hang on. Will you go back to your side?
Sorry about bothering.
So sassy.
You're shooting my dogs!
So sassy.
Don't leave the dogs out, man.
I'm so sad.
Oh my gosh, you did not just try and eat right through that.
I did. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and advance the big knight.
How about now?
Hell yeah, you can for 1 CP.
Stupid detachment.
Alright, that's a 5. I'm coming through.
Thanks, Scott. I don't know what time it's on. I know it's on. You gonna shoot?
I'm in my movement phase.
Yeah, you gonna shoot me?
Eventually.
That's only good.
What are y'all scheming over there?
I'm
I'm just making sure she understands how the strategy works.
Oh, okay.
She's telling me what she's doing. I'm just saying.
He's
I don't
telling
know.
me I can't.
I'm telling her it's probably not worth it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested to know what it is.
That's her build-up aid against mortals. Does that thing shoot mortals?
Yeah.
How many mortals?
Up to
12.
12, 13, 14, 26. The harpoon and both of his missiles.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
The harpooning hitting
I
that thing.
forgot that was with like anti-what?
Anti-vehicle, anti-monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I sure do.
2 command points.
I have 5.
Oh.
I haven't needed anything.
Everything on yours is on the board, right?
Yes, this is done.
Okay, so I shouldn't have to worry about deep strike things. So I can actually come out and start trying to play this game.
Let me know when you're headed into
Let you know when I'm heading into shooting.
Remember, you don't have to pop that strat until after he shoots.
When you allocate a mortal wound is when that strike gets popped.
So it's after all the same things, right?
Yes.
That's how that's what I thought.
Yeah, you will. It's after my wound roll, so you will see on the wound roll what's actually dead, and then you pop the strike.
Well, then can you roll and then pop the strat? Because it's when it's allocated to you, right? So you can roll your saves and then pop.
So no.
Yeah. Because I.
So allocating is before you roll a save. But the thing is, though, it's dead wounds. There's no save throw to be rolled.
Yeah.
So it's
That's what I'm checking. I wasn't sure how. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check.
there's a
How many
problem.
wounds does that thing have?
This thing,
Yeah.
24, and it has a 6-up build up damage. I'm gonna roll an advanced roll on this dog back here.
Is that what this way?
Yeah, but you're taking at least that.
Shows that one.
Well, that's if it kills. Maybe that's a bottom.
Oh,
Let's advance these guys.
That's like a pack. You can ship a bunch of damage. Well, she gets to move.
No, I'm not. They're gonna stay there. I rolled a 2 for them, so they're gonna stay there.
That's the big boy.
Everything's down. Nothing can go up. I'm so used to having it screen out for fucking Terminators.
Yep. Death Watch.
Custodian Terminators go up and down. Everybody Custodes a lot.
I don't know. Shoot a lot of bullets.
I didn't realize Custodes had to.
They're called a Lurus Custodes. They look different.
Extend.
Extended one.
Martinez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they still have it.
What's his toughness?
9.
Depends to kill
How
him
many
in one
wounds?
phase.
7.
Because if you don't kill him in one phase, he regains all his.
It's gonna cause, if you go back there for him, your tank is gonna have to spend its turn shooting that instead of these. Which,
Well, these don't score anyway.
Yeah, but you do need him for some missions.
yeah. So like, if you draw extend battle lines later on, you need to hold your home. Okay. I am going into shooting.
Okay.
Would you like to pop the 4-up donut paint on any of your warded units?
There was one per game.
Yes.
Don't I have to wait? Here's the beginning.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just if the birds on the You should ask an important question. How many dogs can see you?
How many dogs can see you? Good question. There is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus big guy.
Plus big guy. So 4 dogs with Gatling guns and then the big guy. The answer is it's rhetorical, like, yeah.
You should.
Both of them?
No,
No.
only that you.
Just the one of them.
Okay. These guys.
I know enough about this game that if you like, it's gonna take all this to kill them in shooting, and I might not even do it because the 4 of them.
You could even go to ground.
You could even go to ground.
You make it even harder. So go to ground gives you 6 invincible and benefit to cover. You're really just doing it for benefit to cover, so you're -1 AP.
Yeah, you're negating the AP.
And it's 1 CP?
Yeah, for the entire bit.
Okay.
Whenever you start shooting.
Okay.
Which is also get a 6 on that.
Yeah, but you know, just
All right, down to 4 CP. Okay.
You get a double 6 then.
you actually get to roll 2 saves.
Yep.
No.
No.
I will start here because if you pull that dude up front, this guy can't see. All right, I'll start with the Meltas. It hits. Wounding on 4s because you're warded.
2 3s. Or 2 6s.
I'm straight 12.
2
So 3s. You're right. 2 on your end.
I got you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
All right, you're gonna take 8 damage.
On these guys?
Did she
8
pull the
damage.
4?
But you rolled 1 for it, yeah. So
Oh,
8
they said
damage.
8.
So you have 4 up donut paints. So you roll 8 dice.
See, this is right.
Philippines is a confusing word.
So anything 4 up?
They take 4. So 1 guy dies. I saw way too many 4-ups there, and I was just like,
You just make
I
them.
was so deflated. I was like, oh no.
Oh, it's so bad.
Stubbers. 5's here. Nothing on the stubber. And then here's the gap. Let's grab the this is 4s. 6 for 6.
You need to kill a big knight and small knights.
So he's a 6 at AP2, but he wins it round, so it's only 6 on 3 ups. 4 up donut paints on this.
Take one.
Okay, so now takes 1, just 1.
On these guys?
Yep. So that's it for that brigade shooting. Is that unit within 6 of anything else on the board? Any of your units, I should say. No. Okay. We're gonna start with the Stalker. Stalker. I need to walk this board and stop being lazy. Alright, they can see everything. Okay. Stalker is gonna shoot you. His rule is if you're not within 6 of anything else, so like a real stalker, like he's creeping up on you, he gets +1 to wound against you.
Pretty much. Mitigate by -1 to wound, so it's like +1, -1, so it's
So-
just back to what
It won't be mitigated because we're equal. I'm 6 versus 6, so I can get a true +1 here.
I don't know if it shrinks out.
2, 4, 6, 8. On 2 ups, because there's only 8 in one.
And they've got a paper.
Yep.
Okay. How many?
1 damage. Cover on top. And this is winning on 4s, so you just got 1 at 18 nothing. 1 damage. Does that kill that dude finally? Finally.
You look sure.
Let's go. That guy right here. Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
What happened?
These models got switched. It's a stalker that's there. It's a brain. It doesn't change anything. I rolled this as if it was a stalker. That's what happened. Okay.
Did you hear that? So Abaddon just got sloppy bottle.
Oh no.
Sounds
You can't afford it.
So he's got a thing where you take battle, you take mortal wounds. So he has a unit that instead of taking mortal wounds, you just die.
1 on your info in the middle.
one model just died.
So he just killed one of the most tough characters in the game.
Oh, he did this one. 2s here.
The guy who killed the model, and he killed Abaddon. Yeah, pretty much.
6 at AP 2, not AP 1 because it's cover.
Still on a 3. Yes.
1 damage. Stubborn.
You start using the right dice here. We use the same.
1. AP nothing. I'll resolve both these havocs back there on that 4-man Caesar squad. I'll just roll them all together since there's no blast. Sorry, 3 havocs. I'll roll. 8, 6, 14.
You don't do 6 and 4. 10.
I don't know what you just said. Hitting on 4s. Winning on 3s. Okay, you got 1 out of all that. Alright, they're good. Okay, so we got.
6 and 4 is 10. That's 4.
I
Instead
understand
of
that.
8
Yeah.
and 6. It's so off.
It's because when they taught math in his grades, they switched it up from when they taught me. They totally changed math up when they taught him.
I don't know how young you think I am.
You're what, 41?
Damn. Close.
How close am I?
3. 2. I'll be 39 in a couple months.
Yeah, they completely changed the way they did math in the medieval era.
Okay. Big guy.
I know, I'm eggs.
Flamer. Flamer's going to the middle. I don't. Let's see if I got pulled out of range here. No, I'm still within 12. Okay. They have a feel no pain though, so it makes no sense to send the Meltas there. And I am in Melta range here. My chest Meltas here.
I can also spend a CP to give them
2 mortals.
The mortals.
Yes, these are not mortals. I'm gonna send it all the mortal stuff into the guys that already have the feel no pain, I think. What's this guy do? 7? Both missiles back here. Flamethrower, battle cannon, and harpoon here.
I'm sorry.
Chest melts us here. So let's do the chest melt this first.
It's like one of those games where they're like, oh, don't be mean. Equals out something like this.
If you want to see a shit show, just go over there.
You got one invul on those custodian guard out there. That just kills a dude. Doesn't melt the range. Yeah, one of them. Then the 2 missiles back at that tank. 1 hit. No wound. Harpoon. Oh, sorry, not harpoon. You got a guy on how much?
Where? This
In the
one?
middle.
1.
Alright. Steam cannon. 3 shots. Putting on 4s, twin linked. 2 AP nothing in the middle. Okay, and then here's the flamer. 3d6. 12 shots. Strength 8, so when you on 4s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 AP, 1 no cover. So 8 on 3. And these are 2 damage each. So roll 2 at a time. Because you got a guy on board. So that guy's dead. And then you can roll all 4 on the next one. So he has 3 wounds. And he's 11 on 1. So unfortunately for him, he might eat this harpoon. Harpoon misses. Okay. Alright.
So he.
No. That was here. So you got a guy. 2 guys die, and the guy's on the floor. Yep, just like that. Okay. That looks like it for Shoesting.
Oh, side. Side freaks me out.
My harpoons and missiles haven't touched anything this game, and it makes me super sad.
I'm sorry. What this?
That's my extra base in case I have to move them around and I need to place them somewhere.
I was like,
Every good Snipe player has one.
There is a model.
Alright.
not a good line. That's all. So
What do I have? I'm afraid of that dude in the middle.
Why?
Except
The
that one.
singular?
No, this Mr. Blade Wizard, he hurts me so I'm definitely gonna charge me. Okay. He can charge as a part of that strat, so I'm gonna charge his guard.
The big guy?
Yep. 9. That seems fair. I touch you. I'm gonna charge the center. I touch you. I'm gonna fight you first.
You can spend one in a round.
You can't. Not right now. You have to wait till I finish fighting. And I'm gonna be honest, that guy punches like an inch, so you probably don't need interrupt. He just kicks you at Z, and their AP is like 0. I'll show you his profile.
Stop it.
Yeah, you probably don't need to see this. If you're anybody else, I'd say sure, go for it. 4 attacks hitting on 4 is TV. Yeah, he just sucks. Alright, in the middle.
Things like punches.
It's like 3 AP or info. Okay, so the first guy takes 2 or 3 damage. And then Blade Wizard, here we go. Only 4 damage. And then I'll kick you with my tyrant. All hit. You have 3 AP1s. So do you not. My carnivore's not killing me. 3 AP1s. So 3x.
Oh my.
I wish those were in the middle. 2 damage each, so it's gonna kill a guard and wound him.
Puts guy on 1.
Yeah, puts a guy on 1. How do you want to pull? Which one dies?
That's probably the boss.
Okay, and you get to punch me with the Blade Wizard.
Hooray! Okay, he gets Okay. Right there. He's gonna do. What's your toughness?
10.
He's gonna do lethal hit.
Do the. How about you doing? Just run in.
The one where you put yourself. 1, 2. Five. Okay.
That's the same lethal.
That
Or, so 5.
It's just whatever one
so
you
that
decide.
stays and then bring one more in.
No, they're lethal.
Oh, they're lethal. Oh, my bad.
That's what we were
Alright, cool.
discussing.
Alright, I thought there was some. Sebastian, get out of this fucking game.
I wasn't here.
She's doing pretty good. I know.
She's still a question.
It's those damn tanks, dude. I fucking can't get to them. They're just like, hey, there's a dog. There's a dog. There's a dog. What's the AP on this? Yuck, damage.
My goat.
Fucking wonderful. God, yes.
What was he on?
He was on 10.
Oh, it's on 7.
That was the other one.
Whichever card that was.
Yeah, the one you shot off the table.
And then they get back.
Yeah, you just like
Guard. Choose. They're gonna do lethals. So only lethals, and then
big guy 13. So you're straight 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have
3?
one dead one. Yeah.
No devil.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's just a lethal. Okay. 3 AP. -2, so save it all bullets on the big guy. Saves 1, it's 2 damage each. 6 up in the pain. Shrugs, takes 1. He's at 20.
I like when people are like roll, they go 6s are auto death wins. I'm like, I think you're.
Hang on.
In 9th edition, they were. For only like 2 armies, though.
That hurts.
I think that's my turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he needs a charge. Yeah. Let me roll, see if he gets a 9-inch charge on that one little. I saw the 6. Okay. Cool. Alright, so Sid Balance is good. I'll discard Mark for death.
Did you
Trash.
get a big
Person.
yeah,
Yeah, discard for CP. I spent 2 that round. Yes. And then going into round 4, CP.
this one goes away. Do I score this one?
No, that was way at the beginning.
Okay,
So,
so I
do you,
get
so it's turn 4.
so I get 1.
No, I'm OCA. Do you want to take a secret mission? You currently have 0 primary. I currently only have 5.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's no good secret mission.
No good secret
You
mission for
can
her.
take the custodian ones, which is over the wall, where you need to control 3 no-man's objectives.
Right.
All the objectives.
Oh, with all the objectives gone, you're right. Okay, that's horrible. Okay. We're gonna score like maybe 10 primary total.
We're at the bottom of the turn, so that's
Oh,
our
that's
best.
yeah. Well, I scored the bottom of the turn.
Are you?
I'm second.
Oh, shoot first.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were second.
So no
Basically,
primary
I score no primary the next 2 turns unless I get on that last.
unless you get on these. Yeah.
There's no good secret. Because it's either what, kill all battle,
Yeah. And my whole army is battle line, and I have 1 that's off the board. So you'll never
hold
kill
that
me.
until then.
Yeah.
And just nothing.
They all suck.
Okay.
So you get Harrington Island. What is your other secondary? Yeah, supply drop is just horrible for secret missions.
Face down.
Oh fuck. No. Well,
Okay.
that's a dead dog in the middle for sure. Now it's a matter of how many other things can you kill? You gotta bring it down. Thankfully, a lot of my stuff's back. You have to be within 3 of the center, and I can have anything within 3 or 6 of the center.
At the end of my turn? Easy.
He is wounded below starting, so he needs to take a battle shock at -1 because you're within 12 inches of a chaos knight. As a 7, which is a 6, you're good. She's That's the highest you can use a small game. Oh, and then you need a battle shock test on that.
You do have a strap to fall back to your jar.
It shows us service.
All the tests.
You all have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Why are you town?
Oh! Hang on, this is gonna.
I'm so sorry.
Hello? I'm playing in a tournament.
If I Overwatch if something charges my unit and it has a character, and then I kill the bodyguard, and the character still makes combat, do I then get to? Does my unit that is no longer in combat because I killed the bodyguard in Overwatch, do I get to pile back in and fight?
What the fuck? Where is it now?
Okay. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, if you'll text me.
What weird scenario was going on where that was a question?
Okay, thank you. Bye. Love you, bye.
When you got really excited and ran over to that corner of the table, and then you checked your phone, I thought your heart rate was like going off, and it's just telling
You wanna
you.
know? It was 108.
What are you doing? What do you know that I don't know? What is going on?
She just has a regular cart battery.
I'm gonna spend one to fall back and shoot cards with them.
Okay.
6. Right?
Yeah.
Up to 6. Yeah.
You also don't actually have to fall backwards. You can go any direction.
You just can't go through me unless you take a desperate escape. Breakout.
If I can just move them outside of one.
Yes.
He's also outside of one.
I can't fire Overwatch on you, but I will be disappointed and yell at you from inside my big old robot.
I gotta make a phone call real quick.
That's really big deal.
Go.
Yeah. And I kind of.
What is happening? Need to know.
You'll be okay. Maybe not. No.
Jesus.
The forbidden.
So
Sign.
I'm so nervous.
Are you actually?
Yes, because I want to know.
Let me in.
Like, I
Let
wanna
me know
know.
what the plan is.
Get rid of that. Okay.
I may be going to Avalanche Politics. I'm gonna bring
He's got
21
range.
Terminators.
He's got range.
So don't play FIFA.
Chaos Knights? I mean, sorry, you're playing Custodes.
Lions Custodies.
You're a jerk face.
He's taken straight into dick.
Where's that corner? Wait.
Now you're good. Which doesn't see him.
I was gonna bit. Good question. I'm not trying to encroach on Nick's game though.
Questions.
Just more like, why is he so close?
I think she's gonna tank shock me.
I sure am.
Is that what you're all excited about? Okay. When you moved it up, I was like, she's gonna tank
I
shock
just want to ask, like, I'm not trying to encroach on it. Just
I spent one to CP.
to fall back. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I think every game she really likes the tank shock.
You told me about it once and I never got to use it again.
What would be tank
I'm
shock?
company.
Bring it down. I can score 3. She's gonna. So, okay, she's on point. Interrupt the wall. Everybody's moved that needs to move. Blade champion get some advanced shooting card.
They have assaults.
They have assault rolls are good.
Oh. Okay.
Is that it for your movement phase?
I think so. This is gonna end up going very well. Feel it in my bones.
Let me check something. Might not be worth it. I need to know.
Because remember, I still get the charge, so I can come on the other side and I get it. If I get it up, I come on this side. So you still have to come further out.
What are you talking about?
Trying to move these over here.
I was debating bringing that whole 10 mana Adeptus right here. But I have too many secondaries that still want me to be over there. So I'm not doing it.
Okay, you're ready?
I think so.
Okay. We'll move left, right, probably. That seems
You got it.
easiest. Okay. So we've got 4 on. Both shots are gonna go into the Titan.
Yep.
Shooting.
I think you hit on 2. Not 3 this time.
That's good. That is very
Fine.
sad.
When you are 20. EP? That's my 6.
And then 3.
Either are 16.
That one's sustained.
Okay.
5s and 6s are just
Just 6. The 5 6 only.
It's only a couple.
Only 6 is here.
6.
Yep. 1. EP1.
Yes.
3 up armor. We're good.
6.
Oh, put that dice there.
Thanks. 3. And then guards are gonna shoot.
Got it.
Two guys on. Okay. And then
6s.
these don't have 6s. I got mine.
AP?
Mine's
We're good. 4. He does have a 2 on 1.
I'll say that. You don't like him that much.
Because I lost the 1 point because that's stupid.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't because of him, it's because you failed the charge. That is the reason.
I hate that
This
guy.
lady's in 12 and they're in 12, so they're gonna flame her.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna roll them all again.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 5, D6, 10, 13, 14. Strip, shopping.
Toughness 9. So probably moving me on 6 here.
2, 4.
Just 2?
4.
4? Say 2. I don't think he has a base armor save. Piece of circle. He does not. I take 2.
Okay, that's fine. Just do something.
I'll go back up though.
That's fine.
You don't care.
That's okay. Let's roll see something.
Execrate into it, and I failed 2 saves. And then he had like some dead wound shit that was like flat 2 damage. I think it was. I'm gonna CP reroll. Got a 5. Suck it. Yes, yes.
This set of forces is gonna go into him.
Minus 1 to hit. No, she's shooting with them. And my guy.
Okay, so you can't shoot me.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have
That person can't because he doesn't have a pistol.
Okay.
Is there race 24?
24.
The back one's gonna shoot first.
Say what?
The back one's gonna shoot first.
Oh, the back unit's gonna shoot. You got it.
Rules always confuse me. So, like, you can shoot monsters and make them while they're in combat. What is your infantry using?
2, 3, because I'm in.
And then
Do I blow up?
we did?
I wanted to just murder this
Okay,
dude.
and then
Almost took a blade
Wardens.
I almost
chance.
took a blade chance. That's how bad I wanted to be dead.
The wardens
Fine now.
Yeah.
are gonna go into
That front one.
yeah.
24 we said.
They're in
The back one.
the back one.
Probably not.
But everybody else.
Yep.
So we get
Sounds good to me.
Custodes. Still on 3.
Twos.
Minions in like 40 minutes.
Um,
You're such a game in like 40 minutes.
you have 4 and
Four next one. On this front one.
Mm-hmm.
Does not look like I have cover. Alright.
Funny story.
Funny story.
Am I within 6 of this? I think that's what I've covered. That's what he gives all the
Dude,
archers.
he's making this up.
I fail one thing.
And then we'll put both into the same guy.
Oh, that here. Got it.
Same guy.
Yep.
Now it's turn.
6 is legal.
What's the next one?
Three.
Yeah, the last one. The one will stay there.
3.
You can probably score.
Take 2.
Wait, got
Let me see here. What am I on? 10?
I think our tanks are.
What does he do?
Not 4.
Plot twist.
Down to 1.
Here we go. 3 of those.
Alright, we only failed 1. Alright.
And then the little gun.
Sustain.
Yes. So I get.
Then 6 5s. 2, 3. 80.
But
3s. Fail 1 thing.
And all,
and they're one
they're all battles.
Oh, they're 1 damage each.
All the ones you run are battles. You run 6 brigands, 6 star.
So my
that's
It's pretty valid.
Charge o'clock.
Like 13 more.
It's too much value. And a lot of people don't commit enough bodies to a point, so they just walk and flip, and you just don't score primary.
for the tank.
What's
6
the big
gets
one?
him in.
Yep. You guys
Guard.
want to be taking down his little mark.
Guard. Oh wait, special TP to take shot.
Plus is gonna
I didn't spend any more, did I? Spend more.
You spent 2 this round. You fell back and did the thingy.
Because I guess I spent.
Did
And then
Yeah, it's tough.
I had 7 with the card.
Okay. I couldn't see the dice.
It was a 6.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I just wasted
The
my
back side.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I did not realize your warlocks at the OC.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Yeah. Nothing else to charge.
That's what I thought you were gonna do was go for that war dog. Advance him and charge that war dog.
Oh yeah.
So play champion.
He was in combat.
No. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Takes off. How do you take off? It roll 11 dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your toughness. Yeah.
And what am I taking?
5.
Hey, you're gonna get
Okay. So it caps out at 6. So you definitely did 6 to me. And then my feel no pain. I'm gonna shrug one, so I'll take 5.
How many wins is he on?
He was at 20,
5 dice.
so now I'm at 15.
And then guard.
He tanked every shooting I
You're
went
gonna do lethals for the wardens. You're gonna do lethals.
after. Yep. Or the custodian guard over there already.
Yeah. Fortitude?
Those are custodian guard, right?
Yes.
So they're not warriors. They have different melee profiles.
It's so.
All their
It's
spears
so.
are the same.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if one had 5 and one had 4 for the attacks.
Um,
That's axes. Axes.
Gotcha.
so. Right?
And then we go 5. AP on this is 3 or something?
2.
2. Pass it off.
Okay.
And then the tank gets to slap me with its treads.
It also does get marksman.
It does get lethal.
Notably.
It knows kung fu.
Pretty good.
But they said that the tanks have guitars and something. They know kung fu. Did the Morpheus meme from Nature's like show.
Okay, I guess.
I just got one.
That's it.
I 3 threes.
Pass it. Alright, I'm gonna kick some custodian guard. Hitting on 4s, drop
This is not
1.
gonna okay.
Oh,
This
2,
mission is really bad.
2 AP1s.
So,
2 damage, you'll kill that one guy. It's also, yeah, supply drop being all the way over there. When your deployment zone encourages you to deploy in that corner rather than over there. Okay, that's it. So, end of turn, you score, bring it down, score you 2 points. You kill the carnivore in the middle. And then area denial gets you 5 points.
Alright. I need to do absolutely nothing.
No, it's impossible. I'm sitting off way. Okay. I'll get a CPU and CV. Supply drop will score me 8 points.
I have 13.
I get assassinate and establish limits. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
Which likely you do get established.
He's gonna move here. Outside of an inch of that dude.
Hey, at least I can watch what I do. That's really nice.
He's going to. I think what I'm gonna do.
so that's like, it comes back.
Move here.
That's really enjoyable.
It's like, oh, well, he's dead. Like, all the time, you don't need it, right? But when you
I feel like I'm much better at Custodes than I used.
So we definitely Custodes have a lot of durability, and so like even if you misplay, you put your units in the wrong spot, you have the durability to just be like, oops, I made a mistake, activate all your defense, and now you don't get punished very much for it. Whereas T-Suns don't have that. T-Suns, if you make the wrong move, you're gonna get punished for it.
How much do you have?
On this point,
Yeah.
18 at the moment, 10 and 8. I owe you about Shock on this one. He fails it, yeah. So 10 at the moment.
Even if I get everything over there, I'm gonna need to.
I'm gonna try to put like as many bodies in your way so you can't get over here. It's like the idea.
I mean, realistically, I could
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah.
I'm phoning a friend in that one.
I'm gonna declare a fallback. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to fall back, shoot, and charge.
Of your full 2 CP.
I pull 2 CP.
I also just don't understand. Another reason. I don't ever use You're gonna fall back? Do you get a TikTok on that?
Yeah, 13 dice. I'm not gonna do that to you. Maybe.
Guy who's
Depends how different.
So the idea here is, because I score at the end of the round, I don't need to exist here. So this guy doesn't even need to come here per se. He can just go this way. So the maximum move distance of your units is like 6 plus an advance is 12, and there's nothing to charge you.
we just look over.
So the hope is I just kill this stuff, and there's nothing for you to play over here. Is what I'm going for.
Here's what I'm hoping happens. That's I still wouldn't get to score it though.
You're right.
So it doesn't even matter. We're just all, I'm winning on secondaries. That's what's gonna happen. I win. That really blows. Does that mean you get that's so stupid. Because you can move back on right at the end.
I've won this mission before with a score of 40 to 45. Like that's how low I've played this mission before. Okay.
Oh, that'd be fun. Very low scoring game.
Yeah,
You think everybody's gonna be that way?
no.
Or just us?
I think we are. That's what happens when 2 good players play each other on this.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, moving to shooting. Would you like to pop the 4-up Donut Pain on any warning spots?
They both used them.
You didn't use it on that one.
Used it on that one.
Yeah, you only used it on the middle one.
No one.
There you go.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they both did.
I'm asking the question, but I already knew the answer.
Actually, yeah.
Maybe it's a better way to keep track. Like it's happening.
Sorta.
Here, I'm gonna dump the Flamer and the Siege Cannon into him. Everything else into the top. Only if I roll them to be moved, so wait till they roll.
You can do like this is your 4-up Donut Pain, and then you just put it to the
Flamer, they got all over this. 3d6, that's 11. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Putting on 3s on that Custodian Guard. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 if he wants. He was already with it, so he's
It was good too.
and then here's everything else in that tank. Here's the missile, number 3. Okay. Those things are T11.
Yep.
So 3s. So 1 on your end. No. 2 damage. Deltas, 3s, drop 1. Winning on 5 twin link. You got 1 on your end. Good. Here's the harpoon. I'm tired of this shit. I'm spending 1 CP. We're rolling this.
You know how funny it would be if you rolled a 1 again?
Okay, that one hits. Alright, this is wounding on a 3-up and a 4-up is dead. Boom. Boom.
You really use your max?
Yes!
Spend CP to
Yes.
do more.
Yep. Alright, yeah, 4-up done a fan on 12.
You spent one.
What devs on the board?
The harpoon.
One damage you?
Versus vehicles or something?
Yeah.
Vehicles and monsters, 18 monsters, 4-up. And it's 12 flat damage. Otherwise, it's strength 20 at AP6. So if you don't have
What?
infinite
6
4, it's 4 ability, right?
So he's on 3?
On 3,
On 3?
he's on.
Or he's on 2?
Yeah, I was about to say, he was at 7, so he's at 2.
He's on 2.
Okay. I'm never killing this thing. I'm never killing this thing. Alright, that's all his shooting. Moving on. This guy? I'm just gonna force him back there because I'm oh, it's a stalker. I'm gonna send the stalker all the way back. And then his havocs at the single sister. So here's the havoc at the single sister, 4 shots. 4s. 3s.
I scored
2s technically, but yeah, 2, maybe not.
Yeah, he was. Well, when you swear, I'm like, bro, I haven't.
Here's the gap we got. She's a big.
I said 2 single digits. My own.
This is gonna be yours.
That's a left
You're
line.
not
Bring it.
we
Staying
got
equal
5
to
AP
when you
ones.
like the damage is already so high.
So
Just
alright, that one. Same as the chance. Moving on. He's gonna shoot everything at the one road. I know. Stubborn. Hitting on 2s. Wounded on.
So would I not score that for this round? Is that one?
When it was your turn, I had a thing. 3 AP ones into him.
It's 130 points. Take out.
So 3.
4 ribs. Good. Alright, here's the Melta. 2. 2. 1 on your impulse. He takes 8 damage. Oh, he takes 10 damage. Sorry. He's fine. It's not a flesh wound.
Oh, he's got.
I can just make him for primary, but that's only.
No, he doesn't.
You don't need to.
Yeah. Alright, this last brigand, he's gonna send the Melta back at the tank. And he's gonna send everything else into the wardens. So here's the stubbers.
Skulls. That's a good list. That's a good list. I don't think they're too expensive.
Don't. Okay. Here's the Melta back at the tank. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. 2 and on your 10.
I don't like
Goes through and it's
like
4 damage.
other
Does it explode?
factions have a reroll of damage.
No. And then the Gatling is the last thing left. When we get to. Looks pretty good. Whatever they're called. Wardens.
Actually, their land raiders are pretty crazy. That last kitty shots they
6
get.
for 6. So 5 AP
They're all
damage.
There's lots of ways to like. The thing is, we're more skulls in that attachment. The thing where they get +1 to hit and movement. So you just come out with these, strength 14, flat 3 damage guns that are, pick up a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
All that hesitation and it's like, it's so anticlimactic.
Yes, I charged a Void Dragon with a Cornwall Skull and did 0 damage and he took
He's the last one to shoot. He's just gonna send it back at the wood.
I rolled terrible though. It's like, are you gonna take from 8 damage to 4
I'm not
damage?
ranged.
Like, I don't care.
Okay. So those cultists that came in back there are going to focus, and then Beast and Arnold's going to charge your 4-man sisters.
You're in the low.
It's pretty good.
The cultists are locusting.
It moves 10, yeah.
In your
one.
corner.
Natively go through walls. in the Lord of in the snare attachment. So the fact that he can like you do the thing
He's
where you
going
like
to punch you.
kind of go turn for shooting. Yeah, now you don't have to use distraction. Whereas the Japanese version, I have to use distraction. But for you, you can just go through walls and you got a shot. Take one
Moving on to
They
that's what it
they
is.
can do like a where they
So
want
that's
to
18-1 and that's
they
like do. So
can do it where they
18-1, save it on 4 up, I guess.
plus
Is
on
the
the
time.
wounds. Tons and tons of hits.
Good. And then I think you have a 3-up gun
I'm
thing to the 2 devils.
Because stuff like that seems like it's so easy to do.
I'm doing psychic. What is it?
Strength 14 plus 1 to wound, reroll, hits and wounds.
And mortals. Yep.
So
So all
the
2
target
4
rolls hits plus one.
or 3-ups.
They'll
I killed one sister.
Yeah, that's what happened. He just had a 3-man. He had 3-man units just pick up a.
Cool.
He did max 2 hits.
That's my turn. I get assassinate and I get
damage. I was like, all right, well that's a 16 wound doobie. And then the 2
Alright,
guys.
so then round 5.
But then basically I kept him in his box on the whole game, so I was sacrificing stuff. But he scored 0 primary till turn 5, and then he scored 5 points.
And then we each
So
see
it's like that's worth it.
He almost made me choke.
Oh, I must not spit you. You fell back, you tank shot, 4 up,
0 primary. That's what I did to Dylan. Dylan scored 0 primary too.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
never let him
didn't.
score primary.
That's what it's like. You gave yourself on that one round. And I should be at 1.
But I
Well, especially my army where it's like I'm gonna limit you down to a few points, and then I'm gonna battle shock everything that touches your point,
behind in this house.
so that you have not a great chance of
Okay.
scoring it anyways.
Behind.
Makes it double
Assassinate.
This last mission is
I
actually
did
really
feed
good
you
for-
one of my characters.
Because it's kill 1,
He
kill
is right.
4, hold 1, hold 4. I don't have to hold a ton. I can just hold my home. If I need to.
So my only 2 characters in the list are that.
Just kill one thing, hold the home, kind of play
You're
the
right.
rest of it real best.
You have a 6-up. It's not one. It's like, you're ready. I can't do it.
The dude in the middle is good. Because your tank has a line on it. So between the tank and your shooting, you shoot. From behind, it's been season here behind you guys. That's the middle. Yeah, cool. If you want, we can talk it out. We get both those secondaries here.
I'm not really killing the army.
Assassinate for 5.
Yeah, if you can't kill stuff, probably.
And then it goes into my turn. I assume you kill everything.
It's really
So all 3 of those dogs are dead. Okay. So here's my secondaries. Pop, pop. It's cleanse and containment. So containment or cleanse guys sucks. There's only 1 objective marker. But at the same time, I don't think there's any options for them to do the rest. So that's fine. I'll keep it. Everything else is just bad. So what's going to happen is I'm going to contain here, contain there, move there, cleanse. So contain there, counter big supply drop.
I can get the I hope I
68 to 36. Did you put 8 scoring?
It'll be on this match.
Pretty relevant. Just go win your next game. Win your next game, bro.
It was in my secondaries.
He tabled him, but he lost
On
the
the final turn.
It's big. Ricky scored 99 and got tabled. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Ricky doesn't do. He knew the assignment. He understood the assignment.
I really don't think it was that bad.
No, it wasn't. The only thing, obviously, the mission told us where we had to play the game,
Yeah.
and my army was just in a better position to do that.
He also moves a lot faster than you, so.
I
I do
also-
move a lot faster.
I
Yeah.
do think I should have started moving that way earlier. But
I think on the first turn,
I should have gone that
you
way.
should have rolled advances on everything and just gone. Because I played like a little pussy because those tanks, and all my dogs just get melted in tanks. So, like, everything was so far back. Because, like, my deployment zone goes all the way up to here. And, like, on this side of the board, they were all the way back here. So, like, getting angles here is tough. If you just move everything up here and stays behind this wall, like, the most I can shoot you with here is, like, a brigand, which doesn't pick up a squad of wardens. And then, like, these custodian guard then step out here and shoot twice with full wound rerolls and probably pick up whatever brigand out there with the help of this tank for sure. This tank had a great angle to see the middle, which sucked because, like, I couldn't do what I wanted to do, which was just keep putting dogs here because you would just kill my dog. So I had to put it in a way where I put enough pressure out here so that you would make decisions to shoot the center or shoot back here. And eventually got to the point where I just had way too many assets on this point for it to matter. And this is the point at the end of the game that matters. And like this carnivore sat here this whole game because I was waiting for something to come here so I could just advance over and like jump on it. But I played very cagey on this side of the board to kind of like make you not come all the way in, you know? So we kind of were like in this, we were playing chicken on this side of the board pretty much the entire game. And this is where all the action was happening. And
Yeah.
oh,
Because my goal was to move my tank up there.
there was two things that you could have done. The turn where I rapid ingress that carnivore and those bikes were here, you shot at these cultists. I pulled them this way, you were forced to charge here, which opened the lane and forced you to consolidate over here. If you would have not shot them, just charged, and then picked up the cultists, you would have out OC'd me, and you would have created a wall where that carnivore could not get to that tank. But because those two cultist units were there, you were forced to consolidate and score, not only score no points, but stop, not deny me points either.
But that's more like, that's just something to learn, right? That's a kind of a silly thing. But
Yeah,
I think,
sometimes it's better not to shoot things.
I don't know if pushing your tank was a great idea. Like just bringing it closer. Like I know you tank shots and everything. Where'd you put the shots? Did you put the shots into the big knight that turn?
Yeah, I rolled all my saves.
Yeah. Like I mean, I think maybe you put it into a dog. Like maybe try and pick up another dog because she had bring it down that turn when she shot the big knight.
No.
Or was that turn before?
No, it was
No,
that
it
turn.
was. Yeah. So I think I would have prioritized killing more dogs because those are his big pieces for the most part.
At the end of the day, it's one gun, technically. So and on that roll specifically, it was a bad roll, which against a dog it probably would wound, but wounding on fives versus him is with twin link, even with twin link, it's
still
the math's not in your favor.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think like your tank just playing back and trying to shoot dogs as long as it can is definitely worth it. And like you said, shifting this way,
Well, and the reason I was going for that was because that's the final point.
which
The
is
dogs weren't over there. So I had to.
yeah. I mean, if you're already shifted that way, I think you don't focus on the tank and you shoot the dogs so you get reaction pieces and scoring
I
stuff.
think really where I screwed myself was these guys started over here. And I was going after cultists with them. And I just
Oh, the other warden squad? Yeah.
because those guys. I think that's really where I screwed.
Yeah, these ones were here, and as soon as I
those
had
are the wardens I have.
yeah, as soon as I had any secondary that required me to go here, like area denial, cool, I go there, score, whatever. Then you advance in charge and just yeet and take me off, and then you have your 4-up donor pain in my shooting, ward my fight. Meanwhile, these guys are putting pressure over here, and I can't attack wardens on two fronts. Like if you're in the shooting phase, if we go in the shooting phase, my whole army is here looking at you, and you say 4-up donor pain on both of them. I'm like, okay, I'm not killing one of them. I'm sure as hell not killing both of them. And then I have to fight. And there's an interrupt, a risk of an interrupt at that point since I have to engage 2 squads of wardens.
I do think I had good ideas.
Yeah.
Like wanting to drop over there, just not being able to. I think
Yeah,
that would
so
have been a good idea.
she had this idea where she has a tank here. Do we need to put her? Yeah. Can you grab my phone? I can do it. Well, I was gonna show the screen. You got it?
68-36.
She went first.
I can't wait.
So she had the
What if
tank.
you compared to her though? You scored higher than me.
She had the tank right here. I rapid ingress carnivore over here.
But you have +1.
Moved up. She was trying to rapid ingress the custodian guard so that no matter what, if I make this charge, they can corrupt. So it wasn't. It didn't work out.
Yeah, like, it's not one of those matchups where it's like, your tanks are really good into them. Sometimes, like, the big knights are always the hard ones, because especially like T13 knights, you're like,
Because I can't disappoint them. then he starts picking stuff up.
But Big Knight has a harder problem picking up like multiple units in Custodians.
Yeah.
Because his weapons just don't have the volume and the damage.
No, they don't have the AP. Like the Flamer has great one because it's only 8 more.
Yeah. So and 2 damage, so it takes 2 to kill.
Hey, Miss Bones? Miss Bones?
How many artillery strikes you took? Still standing.
Different.
But it's like you played your first match of the night. You gotta learn a lot.
Oh, is this the first time you played in the Knights?
Yeah. I never played again. Not that. It's also just a bad mission. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
for real. It's a horrible mission for going.
Feel like I did that.
You did?
She did. I mean, you scored more than me and
Do
Dylan.
you want your boys?
Yeah. Like if you look at the scores, when I get 68, so if you take 15 away,
That last 15.
I'm down to 53, and then add 15 to your score, and you're at what? 49.
38. Was it 38?
You're at 38, so you're at 40, 52.
Wait.
Yeah, way different. That's how close this game can get if you can't secure that bottom of turn. Like if you don't have bottom of turn this and you can score that final objective, it's huge. Because this mission has a huge advantage for going second.
That's with all the guns.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, oh my god.
I really think I definitely should have. I should have played this one. I think that was really where it started. Not like downhill, but that's. Yeah, the threat was always just that guy. So it scares me. We play on this train again?
Yeah.
It's a better mission.
What is it? Hell yeah! Hide your little guy. I'm missing a bunch of dice.
You're missing a bunch of dice.
Oh, no, they're just not.
Mine your way. Push me.
They went off this stupid fucking table. Because I hate playing on screen tables.
I may watch it again.
I think you're well aware of what happened.
I definitely feel like I've grown a lot since the first time you and I played.
For sure. Yeah. Which is saying a lot because that was only a month ago. And a lot of people don't show the growth you've shown in that amount of time.
To be fair, I am really smart.
Is that?
I am really smart. I want to be a neuroscientist.
What?
She could have gone to Harvard.
I did get into Harvard. It's really good.
I don't blame you going to that liberal ass place. I've been there. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Nicholas, I'm afraid it's gonna be me and you.
Is it?
I got paired up in
Oh no.
because I've already played Ricky. So it's either you play Ricky, or and I play Derek, or I play you and Derek plays Tyrus.
There's not another.
Nope. Josh with the buy, so he eliminates himself out of that, which moves me back up. I think you have the advantage. You have more walkers than me.
Oh, that's the determining factor.
I will admit that I can't get you caught. Let's see if I'm right.
Right. I got beat by Nick second. Maybe once you
No, I don't play you. You got Dayton.
Kick ass, we got paired into each other.
Oh, no, I got paired down. That's for me. I'm okay with this.
We played this yesterday.
So I got Dylon. The 5 greatest 40k players that ever lived. Dylon.
So.
What? Ricky's playing there. Oh, you don't think Ricky can do it? You don't think Ricky can do it?
Oh, he's gonna be a battle. He's like, this guy. You're giving me that. Let's go. Show Girl Scout.
You do you. I'm not gonna tell you to do shit. Let's take it too.
Hey.
What's up? Oh, points. That last one.
Derek was on. Josh, is 8-1 Derek was on?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 16.
I got 2 crates. This never happened before. Corbin! I got you. And that means he's stuck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the match of you.
Me?
It seems like CSM can punch into like T10 very well.
Oh, for sure. The silver lining is if my tyrant can see both indicators, I pick up both of them in one go.
That big gun is scary.
The missiles are also AP6. Yeah, so fuck your 2 of armor.
And then
This is B.
That's not a great mission for
Purge,
me.
isn't it?
Yep. Purge the foe, smoke and mirror, so you're
Purge should be really good for knights, right?
Not when they bring a whole bunch of cultists.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It becomes fair. It becomes fair.
Dude, you've had some great games, and I'm looking forward to watching your stream games. I'm sure it was awesome.
She gave me a problem.
Yeah.
She played very good.
Well, and in Lion, strength 7 plus 1.
Shieldless.
Oh, she was doing shield. I thought she was doing Lion. Yeah, just notice are good in knights. It seems to feel like they're
Well, she had 2 tanks as well. And that mission has good firing lines down the middle. Crit buys, lethals, and melee. It does work.
I think Tau have a good chance in here right now. This might be the mission Tau likes. Purge.
I think there comes a critical point in the game where you stop having that for him to kill, and he doesn't start.
He's also running the Chaos was good.
How many riptides?
Oh, probably 3.
It is 3s. I mean, it's still one you would buy.
But he's got a lot of shots, a lot of rerolls. He's got a lot of stat checks on him. He can also jim. He does have like he gets the first drop. He put 20 packs on. If he goes first, he'll put it in my face. If he jimmies,
Yeah, you guys can do
we
that.
may have to stop and then start for round 3. I don't know. I don't know who's been managing the stream.